If the economical system was built to help humans and not to take advantage of them, it won't be difficult at all to make a society where nobody needs to suffer because of not having their basic needs fulfilled, or because of not being able to do what they want to do, or not being able to have money. You live in a system which is built on purpose to take advantage of humans and to keep them on a fearful energy. It's not because there is some bad people who wants to get rich because of you. The actual purpose behind all this is for you to not wake up. It's for you to be tired and afraid and disconnected from your nature, so you don't develop spiritual abilities that you otherwise would develop. So the only way to fight the system is not going on the street and screaming and getting angry, because that will just bring you in a lower state, and then you will be the one who is losing, as much as you are the one losing when you are afraid and tired working in a job that you don't like. Anger comes from feeling powerless. When you feel that you are powerless and that you have no way to change a situation, you get angry. Because that anger is a desperate way to make you feel that you do have power. But when you are really angry, deep down you are feeling that there is nothing you can do to change something. So the only way you have to change everything is doing the opposite, is recovering your power. And the only way to recover your power is through faith, love, and through really trusting that your life is valuable, and through pursuing your true happiness. Even if you don't have a good economical system in general on planet Earth, that doesn't mean you cannot be happy. If you raise your vibration enough, if you believe in your own reality, if you create a more beautiful reality for yourself, you can find a way to live here on Earth in that reality. And many people will join that reality with you, and that is how change happens. And everybody around you will join you and will feel contagious by that. And maybe you will encourage people to do the same. Don't feed the energies which are making you live exploded on Earth. Feed the opposite energies. If all those big demonstrations on the street will be groups of people believing in a new version of Earth and feeling it and visualizing it and sending their powerful vibration and faith, that will actually change things more than feeding the same problem. The root of everything, I know it's hard to believe, but it's energetic. People protesting against something and deeply focusing on that issue and directing their fear and anger towards that just feeds and enhances that exact problem that they are protesting against. And it keeps you even more powerless. I am not saying you should not take steps towards justice, actions towards justice. But just think about if the steps that you are taking are actually helping somebody, or are simply something which is not helping anyone and it's just directing even more negative energy towards an issue. The only way you can fight the issues on Earth, and especially the economical issues, is having love and faith in how you deserve to live, in how you want to live, and in all the power that you actually have, and fully dropping your fears. I also want to tell you that maybe you remember some dream that you have when you were a kid, and you think, okay, I want to go for it, but it doesn't really feel right. You have to remember that sometimes what you thought it was your dream, it was not actually your dream or your call from your soul. Sometimes it was, but sometimes it was just something for you to cover other needs that you actually had. You have to take time to have some introspection and wonder, why do you want to pursue something? Do you actually love that thing, or there is an emotional unfulfilled need behind that which you are carrying? To give an example, some people, they want to be actors. They truly think they want to be actors because they love acting. But what is happening to them is that maybe they were ignored or they felt ignored when they were kids. And by wanting to be an actor, they are just looking for that attention that they feel they didn't have. And then if they pursue that thing and they actually make it happen, they will see that they will just want more and more and more attention and get bigger and bigger, and they will never be fulfilled. Because they will just be playing again and again their trauma. And doesn't matter how much attention they get, they will always feel it's not enough. Because it was never actually about being an actor. It was about solving some emotional need. And if they solve that emotional need in other ways, they will probably find that happiness that they felt they didn't have. Sometimes it may happen that you want to pursue something, and that it is not possible to do it right now. Let's say you want to be a football player, and you are 70 years old now. Don't misunderstand me, you can be a football player, because you can rejuvenate. But you won't be able to rejuvenate overnight till the age of 20 or 30. So it will take some time till you get there. In that case, think about, what did you love about being a football player? Maybe you loved the strategy. You loved the connection with the whole team. The feeling of victory. You loved feeling like a warrior and giving your full attention to something. Actually, football players, they need to have really good focus, as much as Buddhist monks. Otherwise, they won't be able to be good at what they do. So think about all those things that you love about football. Take a time to have some introspection, write it down. And maybe you will find other things which also has all the elements that you love about football. And you will be equally good doing that. Maybe having a company where there is a sense of fight, a sense of working together with a big team. There can be many things. Of course, you can also pursue being an actual football player whenever you can. Also look around and see what actual needs you have. Which of those needs are real and which of those needs are based on emotional patterns that you have or fears that you have. Do you actually need to have a car? Or you have it just because it makes you look successful? Could you just sell that car, for example? Do you have the possibility to grow your own food? Do you need to buy clothes which are from very expensive brands? Or you can be equally enjoying your femininity and your beauty with clothes which are not from any specific brand? Do you need to spend money in going to clubs, or you can enjoy in different ways? Can you share your house with more people? Do you have friends that you can maybe help each other or create a little community? Think about absolutely everything that you could actually do for you to cover your needs and also pursue that job that you really wanted to do. Your job, of course, can make you tired, but that kind of tired, like when you go on a trip with a friend. You have been many hours in a plane, you have been going to visit different places, and you are very tired. But you are not lifeless, you are just tired because you have done many things. And your physical body is tired, but your soul have been nourished by all these things that you have seen wherever you traveled. And yes, you are tired and you want to sleep, but you also feel that you really want to wake up tomorrow and continue exploring whatever country you traveled to. That's how you should feel about your job. You should feel that it's making your soul grow, and that you do want to wake up and do that. Doesn't mean not having any problem or challenge, but that basic feeling have to be there. Otherwise, your whole energy system has to do an extra effort to make up for that waste of energy. Like that fish which is trying to breathe outside the water, and it's so difficult. It is possible, but it takes too much energy. And believe it or not, what you hate to do, somebody else would love so much to do that thing. I know that sounds very simple, but it is true. Everybody has a place on earth which is the good place for them. Somebody may feel that an unstable job of traveling, which changes all the time, is pure hell. And another person may feel this is the dream job. It may sound simple, but it's an important topic for immortality, to work towards immortality. Immortality is your true nature. And to reach your immortality, to reach your true nature, it's important if what you do is harmonized with your true nature also. As I told you before, if you for real have no other option than keeping a job that you don't like, then your higher self will feed you with more energy to make up for all the energy that you are wasting in that job. And you won't even be wasting energy, because that means probably your soul have to learn something valuable there. But I'm just asking you to think, if you really have no other option than keeping that job, please analyze yourself and check if it is about social convention, if it is about fear, or if it's truly the only option for survival. And if it is, please don't just get comfortable into that routine and just abandon everything else that you ever dreamed to do, or everything that you actually love. See what hobbies do you have. Maybe those hobbies are meant to be your actual profession. Even if you can just afford to see that now as a plan for the future, please do not abandon that plan. Try to take time, try to go to classes of that thing to get better on that. You don't have to even tell it to anyone, but just know that that is never lost. Whatever your way in life have been, and whatever things have you done before, that is never ever lost. And if you could not achieve it in this life because you had to go through other things, for your soul to get the best training and the best beauty, then you will probably achieve it very early on in life on your next incarnation. But why to wait for that? And why to waste this body that you have now? When you know that it doesn't matter how much time it takes, you can already achieve it in this life. Just remember to not repress your wishes. Most of the times, your wishes are pointing to the right direction, especially in people like you. But even if your wishes are not pointing to the right direction and are not bringing you to the place where you will be happy, it's good to follow it anyway, because probably in that wishes there is the best lesson you can learn and the best growth you can have. And as much as you grow spiritually, as closer you are to immortality. May all your wishes become true. Every cell of your body vibrates with eternal youth.